go to the other side of the internet as well. Whichever place it is beaming into your eyeballs from, or your ear holes from, or any other orifice. I would recommend that you do not put the moose in any orifice other than eyeballs or ear holes, but you do you. Hope you're well. We're flipping. Our arcade, carnival arcade, carnicade, whatever you want to call it. We're getting there. It's becoming a real thing. I think we've got just like 1 or 2 more stalls to build, and then we just got to work on the exterior a little bit, and then it's going to be beautiful and finished. So first of all, we should go and have a little look-see at what we've got so far. Hi Void! You still cannot punt me. Punting is not allowed. One day I will allow you to boot me. Today is not the day. Alright, let's go have a perusal at our dirty laundromat. This is what it was before. Look how scruffy it was. And then I'm gonna show you how beautiful this is now. It is absolutely stunning now. Stunning, I say. And yes, I do say so myself, you know. We are cooking, but I do believe that probably someone would like us to put it back into the oven because they're like, what is this? Okay. Oh yeah, this was the axe throwing that we were working on. I forgot we were doing an axe throwing thing. So we have a spin where you have to jump over and hope you don't fall into the snake pit and get eaten. We have the photo booth. Say cheese. I forgot how magnificent our photo booth was. I entirely forgot that we built this last week. The beautiful, beautiful photo booth, which is like mildly, let me turn this off for a second, like mildly threatening of smile, right? With the wool booby eyebrows. Yep, we got that. This is just where we nap. We don't have to worry about that for 2 now. We're going to make the axe throwing place in a second. Let's see what else I forgot that existed here. Caution, do not use risk of fun rule. Which is the electric chair game. It is a real game. I swear, it's a real game. I've been there before. The ring toss, should have put a ring on it. Those are fingers. Just trust me on this, okay? Tink and wham, throw bread at cans, win stuff. Coco D's nuts, I can hear. Water? Oh, I know I can hear water. I forgot where we could hear water, but now I know. Alright, so I can hear water, but we don't have to worry about that. Coco D's nuts, crossbow, coconuts, you know what you gotta do. The splash zone. Throw balls at that target, drop someone into a pit of water. The foxy smash, boom bash, is whack-a-mole, but with foxes. The screaming room. Go in here and be blinded, or have it doesn't actually scream at you, which is sad, but it's just a room where you go in and scream. It's fun. Then we come up here. Then we have Cruelly Crayfish. Like you put your money in and something happens and then you win a race of the lobster. The Ton of Love is not quite the Tunnel of Love because it is short. Therefore, it is the Ton of Love. Please take your complimentary confetti. However, do bear in mind that no confetti is allowed. Hi, Graham. How you do? Quack Attack. This is just your standard shooty duck game. Moist Marv. Again, just your standard game. Take this water pistol, shoot the clown on the nose, fill his nose with water, don't get hit by his spinning saliva goo on his tongue. Standard carnival game stuff, really. I'm gonna go down here. Good, having some ups and downs. Oh no, Grim, I hope you're having more ups than downs now, at least. I'm sorry things have been a bit rough. We have Duck 'em Up, beware piranhas. Caution, effects of drowning may be permanent, only maybe. To hell and hell, will not be held liable for any and all vomiting. Please ride at your own risk. Smash and crash. Get your tickets for the definitely safe coaster, and then grab yourself 5 minutes, 30 minutes even, in cheese balls. Bottom bulb is wet. We're aware. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's hand sanitizer. You'll be okay. It's going well. Girlfriend's having a bad day. She's spending the night with her. Aw, give her some extra snuggles. I hope she's feeling better soon. I would say give her a hug from me, but maybe that's weird. I don't mean it in a weird way. Okay, so this is the axe throwing area, so you just chuck axes. So, hang on, I've got hair in my eye. I've never actually been to axe throwing. I do believe you just need like a board. Hang on, let me look at axe throwing. Axe throwing game. Okay, what we got? Yeah, it's just like a dartboard, but with axes. And apparently, some people wear chickens on their head. I don't think that's. I'm not entirely sure that's standard. Okay, that's a weird area. That's the weird area of the internet. We don't need that. Okay, so we just build a dartboard for the axes to go. Oh yeah, I've got to turn my HUD back on. I must ask you a question. Right, that's the name of this area. Let's put the axes over here temporarily. We'll need them in a bit. I feel like these are done normally with just standard hand axes, but I've taken an actual battle axe is just like, you next level it, you know? It's Shark Week. Tell her I feel her pain. Literally. Shark Week. Let's see. So we want this to be like a target. So let's get some target practice colors. Shame I can't paint circles, but that's okay. Or maybe I could. No, I don't think I could. Let's get paint. 7 finishes. We want some paint. So let's see. We want red. Holding your arm hostage. Good. Good. Keep hostage. I don't know what else could you do if you want to like not be hostage? Why? I don't want gray. I want to change the color. I don't think this is. I think I bought the wrong paint. This one. That's the one I want. Change the color. I want red. So red is bullseye. I am making these colors up. I think then the next layer is yellow. And then I think the next layer is gonna be this blue. With this blue. I like this blue. We're gonna have this blue, red, yellow, blue, and then is it just black? And I don't know. I looked at one picture and that's probably right. There we go. Red, yellow, blue, black. Done. Right. So the middle bit is red. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yep. That's basically a circle. And then we're gonna go yellow. Yep. 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 Yeah, that looks exactly like I envisioned. Should this be bigger? 1, 2. I think it should be bigger. Right, let's go. Oh, actually, hang on. I have an idea. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then 1, 2. And then, wait, the idea is all coming together now. Okay, right. 1. See, this looks like a circle. I know how circles work. This does not look like a circle. Because I realized I went too big with the yellow. Hang on. No. That was right. That was right. Let me dip the yellow back in again. Right, yellow. There we go. And yellow. There we go. I went too far. Hang on. Wait, let me fix that again. And dip. There we that's what you mean that's not that is perfectly I mean this bit down here isn't it? I can fix it. This bit here painting. And then this bit here painting. And then it's fine. See, look at that. That is beautifully even. I don't know what you're talking about, Krim. I don't know what you are talking about. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Look at that. That is beautiful. You are wrong. That is beautiful. That's definitely what targets look like. Alright, and then we're just gonna paint down here. And up here. Look at that. See, that is the most accurate dart throwing thing I have ever seen in my life. If I saw that while I was out in the street, I'd be like, I should throw some axes right now. Yeah, like that, yeah. I'm working with what I can, right? Oh, I know what it needs. I know what it needs to make it more obvious that it's like an axe thing. It needs strips. So let's get one of these and make it black. There we go. Right. And then like this. There we go. There we go. Right there. And wait. Let's just get another one of them. Now it just looks like a clock. But bear with me. There's method to my madness. This is where you get. This is how you get your points. Okay. Wait. I've just realized a problem. If I have, does that look more or less like a dartboard now? I think it looks more. I don't actually have no idea how many sections are on a dartboard. Like 12? Let me guess. How many sections are on a dartboard? "20 sections? Well, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. That is absolutely not gonna happen. Never mind. That's fine. Let's sell these ones temporarily because I've realized the problem. I need to put the wording on here first. Okay, so let's get letters. Okay, and I think like we must ask you a question. I think it should be. Why is that upside down? Oh, that's like that could be an exclamation mark. Perfect. I must M-U-S-T. And then axe goes here. And then you, a question. So I'm going to put like A. And then... because axe is going to be in a different color. So we're going to ask you why... oh, this is not going to fit. Thank you for claiming a daily scarf. I hope it treats you well. Ask you a... you know what? The more I'm doing this, the less I like the color of the letters. It's fine. Right, Q. U. E. S. T. I. O. And this is a horrible sign. I must U A. Okay, right, yes. Why does that not fit? There you go. I must U A. Right, let me. Right. A. And then U. This is such a horrible sign. And then we're going to change the color. The color is red. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I must ask you a question. A-X-E. There we go. And X. I must ask you a question. What a horrible sign that is. Scoff for the scoff, God's blood for the blood king. Blah, 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 blah. We must always chant. I think the name of this is too big. I must ask you a question. Is this a terrible? I felt like this is awful. All right. Let's just keep this here. Must X. What if I just have you? I hate that. I hate shorthand. That's so bad. Fine for a name. People going to accessorize it later. That is true. I'm gonna put like a big ass axe here. Yeah, you know what? This is fine. I think actually it's awful, and that's good. It's like, you know what it needs is like one of those signs, you know, where you look at it and the less you understand what it actually says. There you go. Right, I must ask you a question. I'm going to change the color of those though, because I can't actually read those at all. No, I don't want to copy it. I want to change it. Change the color of this. The color is not good. Let's go with about like... Yeah, let's go with that. That might be readable. If you hit bullseye, you lose points for hacks. Can you hack real life? That's the question. Do you have any real life cheat codes? Something that feels like it should be illegal but isn't? Right, I must ask you a question. There you go. That is the name of this place. And let's get this big ass axe and slap it on here. Right, and... Bam! Yeah, it feels like it needs to be bigger. Let's put that here. The axes. Axes for days. Alright, let's see. How many other axes do we have? Axe. We have just a regular axe. We should put that there. There you go. Pick your poison. Oh, then you can't see the axes. What if I made a massive axe here? Oh, actually, yeah. Let's build an axe and have that as part of the sign. All right, let's new plan. Let's build an axe. How big do axe be? All right, let's go up to here. Part of the sign is just a giant axe, and that's okay. Safety first and all that, probably. Now the question I'm going to ask myself is, what the heck does an axe look like? We're going to have like a bit sticking off the edge here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we'll have like this big. 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks like an axe, probably. Yeah, that's fine. And then... okay, then it comes out here. And it comes here. I've got a vision, alright? I've got a vision. And then we're going to put some triangles on this. Have a vision. I don't actually have a vision. I'm just thinking aloud. Right, let's see. Now we get some triangles. Let's make it pointy. Right, I can't get it to go up here. Come on, clip on this bit up here. Come on, touch the right piece of wood. There we go. There. And then if we... No, wrong way. This way. Is that axy? I don't think that's axy. Alright, and then we put this one on this side. Does that look like an axe? I think I've just made like a giant fish. Alright, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll grab that. We'll grab this. And we'll put this here. Come on, go where I'm trying to make you go. Listen to me. It's like, it's trying to attach to the wrong wall. Come on, go on this wall. This wall here. This wall here. There we go. Right. I don't think it looks like an axe. I don't think I know what axes look like. And they get bigger at that end. Am I putting the wrong end as big? Do they go this way around? Ah, that's more axey. There we go. I put them the wrong way around. That's what it was. There we go. See, that kind of looks like an axe. And then we smack that, and then we get another triangle. Do we need another triangle bit? Does that look like an axe, or is it like a flag? That's an axe. That's an axe. Sure. Oh, but then it's gonna overrun into our snake pit. Nah, it's fine. Do I tap this one? Tap. Yeah, that looks like an axe, right? That looks like an axe. That's fine. And then maybe it just needs a little extra pointy bit, like you know how this one here has. It's got like a little pointy section. Yeah, that helps. Does that help? I actually don't know. I'm at a loss. I think that probably maybe. Wait. I know what this needs. I know what the problem is. It's because the handle isn't circular, cylindrical. Cheers! I'll have some coffee. I've got coconut vanilla iced latte. That's a little bit strong. Ooh, that's a little bit strong. Okay, I put a lot of coffee in there this morning. Oh my goodness me. That's a strong coffee. Would anybody like some? Strong. To be fair, I was tired and I did just put double coffee, so that kind of is on me. Column. Let's go with this one. Alright, let's put you here. Here. Why will you not go there? You have to go here. There. And then up. I completely missed the area it needs to be. So instead, let's sell this. Boop. Is there a skinnier one? This one's very fat. I do not think there is. Okay, I think I asked that every single time. Is there a less thick column? There you go. Right, there we go. Is that... There we go. That looks more axy. There we go. Alright, so that goes like that. Right, so you just needed a handle. Now let's get some metal surface finish. Alright, there we go. Chrome tiles. That should... Wait, hang on. Steel. Steel probably feels like more of a thing that you'd have on an axe. Okay, let's slap that on here. There we go. This looks just like an axe. Now ask anyone that is familiar with axes exactly what an axe looks like. Exactly. It tracks. I love your puns. They're so good. Okay, and then we just squeeze over here, put this on here, that on there, fill in this bit. Jobs are good. I fell. I know. That's fine. That's just a giant axe up there. It adds to the very safe coaster when you drive around. There's just a massive axe floating at the top. You're like, that's completely fine. There's also snakes just above you. It's absolutely... Everything is normal and fine here. Normal and fine. I went too high. Whoops. Back down I go. Wait, where the heck is it? I forgot where it is. Oh, it's down here. I forgot. I got rid of my bar to put more fun things in. Here we go. I must ask you a question. Beep. And one. And done. There we go. There we go. That looks like an axe. I think. Probably. Oh wait, and then I should put the word question on the axe. Let's see if that works. I must ask you a Q. And then it just looks like it's just like question axe. No one really understands why, but there is. Question axe. Question. There we go. I must ask you a question. The sign doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. Makes sense to me. Okay, let me go dart, and there is in fact dartboards. We're gonna use these. We're gonna cheap out a little bit. We're gonna have like 1, 2, and like a low one for the kiddies when the kiddies want to play with the axe throwing. Do we have a high one as well for when the people that are tall? The tall people and the kiddies play in the same row, you're fine. Okay, do I like this? I don't know if I like that one or not. I don't know. I must ask you a question. Maybe I need to change the colors of these. The colors don't feel right. Okay, what color schemes we got? Brown. Blue. What if I just have them yellow and then they look like wheels? As we can see by this, I was very wrong about what colors go on a dartboard. It was in fact red and green, not blue. But look, I never claimed to play darts, alright? So we're gonna have red and blue now. That's the dartboard of this area. I didn't know how to dance, okay? I didn't know how. Never claimed to play, never claimed to be good, alright? So darts is now blue color. It's like, don't question it, axe it instead. Now the question is barely readable, the word question on the act. You know what? It's fine. The question is, how do I read this? Is that better? Literally, the more I look at this, the less I like it. It's fine. Let's paint it and hope it gets better. This is like my least favorite activity here now, and that makes me sad. I really wanted the danger zone of axes to be good. That. Uh-huh. Meow. Meow. Today's your grandma's birthday. Happy birthday to your grandma. Any gift that does entirely depend on your grandma. Like, some grandmas are like into gardening and some are into heavy metal. So like, what kind of grandma do you have? That would be my question. Right, cause I got the color wrong with the blue. Let me change the color of the blue. Surface finishes paint. It needs to be green. Green. So let's find. Is that's like dark green probably. Right, there you go. Dark green, and we'll go with this. This is. Where did the yellow come from? Where did I get yellow from on a dartboard? Why did I think a dartboard had yellow? But I like that even less. I feel like probably your grandma wouldn't really be into that much, but I don't know. I don't know your grandma. Maybe she would be. Alright, then we got that. And then we're going to change the yellow to red. This doesn't look like a dartboard. I feel like I've made it less like a dartboard. I think my red and blue dartboard was more dartboardy. This just looks like blood splats everywhere now. Well, I hate that so much. Okay, well let's go. I'm going back. I'm going back to my original colors. I didn't like that color. Wish there was an undo button. Red and green may be actual traditional dartboard colors, but they're not the colors that I want to have. Okay, so we're going to stick with blue and yellow and red, because that's what I've chosen. All right, red in the middle for the bullseye. I think I'm going to get rid of this one here, actually. Let's get rid of this while it's here. And beep, there we go. You'd appreciate the sentiment. It does that have a sentimental value? Or I guess it has a street value, probably. The inside rings of a weird tree, seeing as they're the natural prey of axes. Trees shudder when they see you. I like the lady that cuts trees. I can't remember her name or her online handle. The very, very vague suggestion of go watch the lady that just cuts trees. She's got like big muscles and she just like hits trees with axes and sometimes swords. It's very nice. It's very satisfying. It makes me want to go and be a lady in the woods with an axe. And I'm not a lady in the woods with the axe, and that's just like low-key sad, honestly. Right, then we go red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. Red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, and dip, blue, 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 and wait, and blue. Right, let's color these bits. I didn't paint this very well at all. I don't know how someone decided or discovered even that cutting a tree and reading its rings tells you how old it is. Like, someone's like, I'm going to cut down this tree at 1 year of age and count the insides. And someone's like, I've had this tree for 10 years. I'm going to cut it down and count its insides. I hope that people never, you don't know, thought, well, maybe we should do that with humans too. Let's cut them down and count the insides. That doesn't sound like a good day. It sounds like a bad day. 1, 2. See, I did paint this in black, and now I'm thinking I should have done stripes of these colors, actually. So I'm kind of feeling that I'm going to come back and paint these as stripes to make it a little bit more fun and whimsical. All the whimsy of axes as you yeet them at a dartboard for prestige and money, I guess. How will you know how long the flesh bags have survived? Perhaps ask them. That is definitely a valid strategy. Just be like, yo, how many years have you circled the sun for? And you can be like, this many. New knitting supplies or copies of... I think you might struggle to get the autograph of that particular person. Last I heard of, they didn't typically hang out at Waterstone signing books, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. See, I am a rubbish gift giver. I wouldn't, like, rely on me to pick a gift for anyone, because I try really hard, but then I overthink it, and then I convince myself that people wouldn't like the things that I get them. And then I'm like, yeah, they wouldn't like this very, very well thought out and painstakingly sourced item. I will just get them buff stuff instead, and I'll get rid of this thing that I've procured for them already. Or I'll find something so amazingly perfect for someone, and then I forget that I bought them it before, and then I'll find it again in a couple of years, like, oh my god, I found the most amazingly perfect item for you, and I have already bought them it once before. That has definitely happened previously. This kind of looks like sparkly T-Rex teeth. If the T-Rex has had a bit of work done, you know? Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and up and down and left and right and in and around and up and down. Done. There we go. So we got that one, and let's go blue. Let's try really hard not to like overpaint on the bits that I've done. See, this is looking more fun now. We've slapped some colors on it. Black was too boring as like just pure solid black on the dart zone. Nah, it needed to be like a colorful picket fence, like a seaside picket fence. This is the kind of vibes this is giving. I don't know if it's just typically a British seaside, but definitely it's giving like a you know, Folkestone. If anyone's ever been to Folkestone, maybe Dover. Have I ever been to Dover? I've been to Dover once. I didn't go to the beach though. Definitely like, I say definitely Scarborough. When was the last time I went to Scarborough? Years ago. I don't know. Definitely giving some kind of British seaside somewhere. Maybe, sort of. There we go. For some reason, the background music at the game decided to stop. Oh no! Not only did the music stop, it decided to just paint everywhere. That was a user error. I'm sorry. I was so careful. And then I accidentally ruined it at the final moment. Do I do these bits? I think I should do these bits red too. And red. And red. I feel like I need a little table full of axes that we can just blast into the abyss. Let's get some more yellow. The audio disappearing into the abyss is a bit strange, but that's okay. Not a problem. And done. There we go. And then what we need is a little side, maybe 2 side tables. Let's get 2 tables. Table. Oh, there we go. The music came back. I say, what table feels the most axy? Let's scroll through these. Let's see what we've got here. This one's called Potpourri. Potpourri doesn't feel like an axe table. This one looks like a bucket. Picnic table. A massage table. Probably not that. Careful not to get too involved with axes. They have a tendency to stump. Taking your arm hostage and it's going numb. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Sit on it. Sit on it. A block for beheading. What for, is that? That doesn't look very beheading-y. That looks very, like, festive. With a basket. Oh, I like that. Basket. Let's get a little basket. They only have, like... They don't have, like, a... I can have a wicker. This one? It's kind of tall. We'll just have a mysterious basket just off to the side. No one knows what that's for. I'll put that, like... I'm gonna tuck the head basket around the back so we know it's there, but no one else does. There we go. So the staff know that there is a basket for heads behind there. Is there a stump? There is. Ah, it's massive. But that kind of feels actually. Let me make sure that's not coming through the ceiling. Yeah, no, we're good. We actually, whereabouts is that? Is it in the toilet? It might be in the toilet. Whoop, can I get in here? Hello. Yep. See, it was all going so well. And then we've got the stump breaking through the ceiling in the toilet. I mean, no one's gonna look, right? We don't have to worry about that, probably. That's fine. You just think the toilet's just got a little bit of a moisture problem. It's fine. I can't get out this way. Okay. Thank you for streaking, Viking! 15 stream streak! How's your little pepperoni treating you? Good morning! So adorable. I'm jealous. I want to pet the pepperoni. Your brother and his wife went axe throwing, terrified of her because she was hitting bullseyes like 90% of the time, no matter the weight of the axe. Yeah, never, you know, exactly. Fear well placed. That's what I would just say. Fear well placed. Can I pile the axes on this? Let me move this ever so slightly. I actually can't pick this up. Why can I not pick this up? Okay, I can't pick up the stump to move it. So let's find the correct location first of all. The correct location is only here. Alright, fine. Right, so we've got... Do I like the stump or do I hate the stump? I feel like the stump's a bit too big. And it does... Like, why is there a tree 2 floors up? You know, it's... I think I hate the stump. Okay. That's a shame. If I just look up, like, tree. Okay, what if... That's really big. Okay, this is what... No. None of these feel like the things that it goes on. Pent up anger from a teaching job. Yeah, that makes sense. That would make sense as an ex-teacher. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's go back to looking at table. 10-month-old tiny terrier. She's a terrier boxer mix. See, does she chew everything or is she not quite chewy yet? I know the chewy stage is soon. But I bet she's a little love bug, even if she's a little bit of a, you know, little mischievous nugget. I bet she's a little love bug too. This one's called Killin. Alright, we're going to go with this one purely because of the name of the thing. This is the Killin table, so we're just going to go one here and one here. Then we're just going to pile a bunch of axes on this. Axe. Alright, so we got... Nothing safe, fingers included. Oh no. If it's any consolation, Momo is my... Oh, how does she know? 8-month-old kitten, and this morning she decided she needed to climb up my leg. So I was sitting in the hallway, and she came and climbed up one leg, and then she was like licking and biting one foot, and I was like, ah, stop that. And then when I lifted up my leg to stop her from like biting my toes and one foot, she immediately like jumped from one leg to the other and was like, okay, I'll bite these toes instead. Nom, 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 nom. I was like, no, stop biting my toes. So she's become a toe muncher. She sees toe must eat, apparently. Let's see, put this here. I want throwing. And then if we rotate this here. My fault for having a leg. Yeah, that is fair. That is a fair thing. Right, we'll put one axe there. There we go. And then we'll get another one. Just a pile of axes, which is super safe. Definitely nothing to worry about. Then we'll put this one. We'll flip this one around this way a little bit and then face it upright. Yep, definitely. Safety first. It feels like it needs a safety sign. Safety first. Please keep your arms and legs inside your clothes. Keep your arms and legs attached to your body at all times. 2 modes, nap time or fight to the death. That's cute though. She looks so adorable in the picture you shared. Like, she's such a little cutie pie. Fight to the death. Nah, I don't believe you. Use the shelf ring from the clown thing I did. Have an axe in the wall missing the target. Shove the shelf. Okay, right. So, shove a shelf through the wall. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. Or just stick one like... Okay, so what I need to do... I don't know how good I'll do that. So, shelf. I'm not sure if I will be able to, but I can definitely try. So, I'll put that here. Then we'll get an axe and we'll put it there. And then let's move the shelf. The only problem with doing that is that the axe has to be, like, horizontal. And then the axe goes... Oh, hang on. Hang on. I think if I bring the shelf out a little bit further... And put that, like, here... Wait, so, like, make it so someone's just rammed it in... Oh, I've got... Here we go. I'm going to change this. Perfect. Hover axe. That's what we need. There you go. We've achieved hover axe. How does that work? Who knows? So someone just like threw it aggressively handle first. Honestly, the shelf now doesn't exist. The shelf is now so in the wall, the shelf no longer exists on this plane of existence. Boop the moose play. Okay, you can boop. Thank you for the boops. Can what, make one like here as well? Let's get another axe in. So we get another shelf. This shelf can be like... We're going to have that one going for the center target, but we'll like whoop out here. There we go. And then we get an axe. One of the... What about a battle axe? Because this, I believe, stands... Ah! Cheers! I'll have a drink. Oh, actually, I have an idea. Wait. I have a new plan. I have some outrageously strong coffee. Honk. If anybody would like some coconut vanilla iced latte, but I went heavy on the coffee and low on everything else. It's bordering on unpleasant. It's so strong. Like, it is bordering. Alright, let's get a shelf. Let's get this one. Because this is like a boxy shelf. Wait, hang on. What about... I have a plan. The shelf, that's like actually a movable box. Let's resize this one. I have to get a shelf first. Okay, step one, shelf. And if I pull this out this way, and I get an axe, can I put the axe on the side? I cannot. What about this one? I cannot. What about this one? No. Okay, right. No, that's fine. That's fine. New plan. Change size and then make it bigger. There we go. Go bigger, taller. And then get the axes. Can I hack this on here now? Does any of these go on here? I think this is unmountable. That is a shame. Someone threw a battle axe into the target. Where the hell did they get a battle axe? Alright, let's try again. I have one more plan, right? So we're gonna go shelf. So I'll just go regular shelf. Where's regular shelf? Regular shelf. Pull it out, right? Then I'm gonna get a box. I want to see if I can, like, put things on the edge of the box if I make it tall. There we go. Right, now. Axe. 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 No, you can't put things on the edge of the box. That... Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, wait. Did I see it stick there for just a second? I saw it go green. Oh, I went green here. What about... just? And then there's just a knife. Why is there a knife? No one knows. We'll put the Romeo and Juliet dagger. We'll just tuck that in there too. If you choose the Romeo and Juliet dagger, that's fine. Place axe, pick up and put down. Oh, wait, try and throw it. I don't think I can throw it. Oh, maybe I could throw it. If I throw it, then gravity starts to apply. Let me try again. So shelf. Go for this one again. That way. That way. This way. And that way. There we go. So that will hold it up. And then we get a big axe. And put that here. And then throwing. Pick it up. Rotate it. Drop it there. See, I think now gravity will apply to this if I try to move this. Gravity doesn't apply! Ah, gravity, you beautiful, beautiful thing. Who needs you? That was a good shout. Nice. Nice. Alright, we don't need gravity around here. Farewell, gravity! We don't need you around these parts. Okay, good. Good. This is very safe. Very good. Alright, let's put a few more axes in. Alright. Let's just break gravity a bit. Da, 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 breaking it. Breaking gravity. Do, 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 do. Right, this axe here, this is boring. It's just in regular axe position. I don't think so. Right, and then rotate. And push, 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 push. And probably rotate a little bit more. Let's put it like here. There we go. Right, and then... Wait, I needed to go a little bit further forwards, don't I? Otherwise, that's not going to go where I want it to go. There. And what if we also just put like one axe near one of the snakes? And then I'm going to change this. Whoop. There we go. We got rid of that. Yes, they do not defy, you know, they defy the laws of physics, but that's okay. A lot of this place defies the laws of physics. There we go. This is lovely and safe. Right, oh, we got one of these. And we should put probably one of the axes in this. I might have some difficulties doing that. We might have to jiggery-pokery it a little bit until we can achieve. But I think we can. Right, that's going to go that way. And then this way. Yep, yep. And then... axe. Let's just go one of the little ones for this. I'm going to put it here. And then we're going to throw it. And have it this way. Someone threw an axe from the area. There we go. And now... there's only water guns. Ah, yeah, someone bring a gun to an axe fight. We've got water pistols, but you know, it's all good. Right, let's change the size of this. Change size and whoop. Yep, there's an axe in that. And sell. There we go. Someone missed. Don't worry too much. It's you are a little bit safe, like dangerously close to this, but you'll be fine. Let's see. Gun. Yeah, we have a glue gun, but if I change the color of it, that's like kind of gun. I don't really know. I don't know anything about guns. I'm gonna go like gun. That looks. We'll just put that here, like a little sneaky gun. I'm just gonna tuck that under there. Gun. Can I like tuck another one under here? Gun. There you go. Glock 9mm. Alright, so this we got knives, guns. What else could we have? What if I just like I feel like we need the London experience as well. Let's put this. I have to throw it in. Oh, it's back into that mode, right? And let's get that London experience going too. Rotate. We'll just put that probably down here. There you go. You would never know that that's actually a knife unless you come here to throw your axes. Right, it's very safe. Very, very safe. Very good. Alright, yes, you've got, like, battle axes wedged into the wall. It's fine. And someone's hit with the hilt. Very safe. Very, very safe. I need to change the colors of this. I think this is, like, unreadable. Maybe. Stiletto knife for the kitchen knife for the rich and poor sides of London. Exactly. Exactly. You gotta pick what part of London you're in. I'm not a fancy pants. I mean this calls to me because it's pretty, right? But I'm not fancy pants. This would be my, this would be my knife, a kitchen knife. I know how to use that. Chop stuff up. What's this? Pokey. It's a pokey knife. I'm not a fancy moose. All right, there we go. So we got the axe throwing. I'm gonna change the color of the these because these are kind of like not very readable. Green. Would green be better? Green on gray? Just black on gray? A darker purple? Not like, what if I just go with more red? Axe and question. Yeah, that, you know what? That's fine. Axe question, confirm. Let's just copy and paste, 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 paste. There we go. Question. Now it's like weirdly threatening. I pick up a kitchen knife to find it embedded into an axe, creating a nax. It's like a multi-purpose multi-purpose kitchen utensil. It slices, it dices, it cuts down trees. Chop your wood and your bread with ease. The Knax, coming to shops near you. Okay, right. So we got this. What? We should. You know what we should have? Shoe. Is there like a heel shoe, like one of these? Here we go. And like, we should put this on a shelf and then put that embedded into this one. So it's just like, it makes sense in my mind. Okay, right, and then we'll have shelf. Where's the shelf that we're working with? This one. The game is not enjoying me putting random things in random places, but that's okay. That's what we're here for. Random things in random places. And then pick up the shoe. Shoe on here. Pick up the shoe. And now we rotate. We want the shoe to basically be a bullseye. It fell. Okay, that's fine. What I need to do is resize the shelf first of all. So it's gonna, like, has to stay at that angle. There we go. And then let's get the shoe. There we go. We want it to stay at the angle of bullseye. So like here. Then we have to rotate it. Move it here. Is that gonna? I think that's not gonna quite go for bullseye, is it? Almost. I'll take almost bullseye. Yeah, that's fine. Right, change this. Change size. Shove it through. Boom. Someone threw a shoe for a bullseye. Perfect. What prize do you win if you get a bullseye with a shoe? I'm not entirely sure. I don't make the rules. I'm just here. Alright, there we go. Boom. Shoe's eye. Any bloodstains? There isn't any blood, but there is like a splat rug. Let's have a look at the rugs. Oh wait, no, it's not a carpet, isn't it? Carpet. Like this one's kind of splatty. And then just change that. No fringe. Right, no fringe. Don't want alligator leather. Let's go with like poplin. There we go. Right, color. Red. Red. Oh, we've got red 3. Red 3. Ah, because it's leather. There we go. Now it's the same color. Details. What are the details? I don't know. The same. Purchase. And then we'll just put that. Is this too sinister? I don't think it fits. Oh, I don't think it fits. It's too big. It's too big. We cannot have the... What if I don't think I can resize this. Yeah, this isn't resizable, unfortunately. I feel like that's kind of like too on the nose. I don't think I can put a carpet on a shelf, but I can try. Let's see. Have to find somewhere where I can put a shelf first of all. Right, yep, let's make it big enough. There we go, put it there. And then carpet. Just any of them for now. No, I can't put a carpet on the shelf, unfortunately. Oh. I thought the game was going to crash then. It did not. No, I cannot put a carpet on the shelf. Alas, I didn't think I could. Shelves are only for, like, not carpets. Can I shove this? Can I shove this anywhere else? What if I pick it up? Pick up the shelf? I don't think the carpet can be thrown, no. No, I can't pick the carpet up, wouldn't throw it. I can only pick up things like this sort of stuff and then just like toss it into the abyss. Hope I didn't need that. Is there a smaller splat? I mean, this is kind of, how big is this? Can't put that down. This one? But then you can't clip it through. You can't clip it through the wall, and I don't want it to kind of like be behind the wall a little bit. That's okay. We won't have that. That's fine. What we do need is a starting line. So strip, and you got to stand behind this line. There you go. You got to stand behind there to throw that. Is there a... There's like a head. Mannequin head? The headphones. What? Mannequin. All it is just like a headless person. That feels too much. Don't throw your axes at a human like figure. That's a problem. That's fine. Like, we must ask you a question. There's a shoe embedded in there. We've got like an up backwards axe. We've got a battle axe. We've got an axe over here. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. I think we're okay with the axes. I think the axe throwing region is okay. So I can probably squeeze one more attraction in this region. But what do I want to put here? And then we're going to build the beautiful, beautiful, not at all monstrosity that will be Marv's face where you enter his mouth to come on into the place. Should we start building Marv first and then go from there? Right, let's get rid of that sign. We don't need that. We're welcoming people in different ways around our place. Alright, step 1, let's build a beautiful, beautiful mouth. He's gonna have some succulent lip bumps. 1, 2. Oh yeah. That big pucker. And then can I rotate this the other way around? Plump lips. Actually, maybe we'll just have 1. Let me put that there temporarily. That's the wrong size. Let's resize this. Never know that we put on gloves and use the thrown axes for murder so we can throw people. Shh, they'll never know. You're not supposed to say it out loud. Once past the mouth, you lose your rights and turn and take up the rights of food. You just become delicious in your own right. Right, I think actually this was a better option. Right, there we go. So we got some lippies there. Let's just one. There we go. I'll probably actually smooth that corner off. So we go down to here. Okay, let's smooth that corner off, shall we? Smooth off the corner. What the sphere corner? No, it's not. It's no good. And whoop. We'll just round it off and rounded. There we go. 1, 2. Okay, so we've got like that just looks like a McDonald's archway at this point. I need a ladder. Ladder. This is going to be welcome to Marv's. Right, let's get... what is it? Like architecture elements? We want some... This is for the... There's a name for it, but I can't remember what the name for it is. You know, like the puckery lip bits. And then... There we go, and then we'll fill this in. Whoops. I don't think his lips need an overhang. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, we've got that. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, and then 2 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if this actually looks like a mouth, but I have almost a vision. There we go, 1 and 2. There we go, and then 3, 4. There we go. Okay, so we just need to like change this bit here so it comes out like this. 1, 2. Clown mouths are allowed to be creepy, so it's fine. 3. Why are you going? That builds 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. And then I'm gonna have to ask them more architectural shapes that I can build terrifying monstrosities with, please. I wonder if they'll be okay with that. There you go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Does that look like a mouth? I feel like we need a bigger puckerier lips up here. Right. 1, 2, 3. Go there. Rotate. It's rotating the wrong way. Dang it. There we go. Right, yeah, that kind of looks like a mouth, I think. And then we're just gonna do that. Oh, and we need a tongue as the entry. Yes, definitely. Okay, right. Hang on, right. Carpet. I can do a carpet. Do a carpet first. Right. This is gonna be the tongue, and that can go. That is perfect. Right, we'll recolor that soon. Hang on. Let's and also inexplicably I can shove that inside the building a bit. We've got his tongue. We'll get that. We'll get that. We'll paint all this up soon. We just gotta get the actual shape going first. Okay. Let's see. No, probably this one. Rotate. Rotate the direction I want you to rotate, dang it. I want it to connect onto this piece here. Yeah, there you go. Nope, nope, nope. Rotate over the other way. Okay, I want it to rotate over this angle. Dang it. No. Yeah. There we go. So we've got the mouth comes that way. And then this comes down to here. 1, 2. 1, 2. And then we'll just have one of these. Come on, going the right way round. Why does he keep trying to rotate in stupid ways? There we go. And 1. 2. There we go. So we've achieved mouth. Oh yeah, that is horrifying. I love it. Right, let's paint this up. It's also turning into nighttime. Let's go back to we can't be out here at nighttime. We'll be eaten by the scary monster. Let's get our mystery machine bed back and sleep. Okay. Alright, let's paint the mouth. So the mouth of a clown is very red. So let's get some red paint. We want glossy red paint. I think he's got this shiny red. Or is he gonna have like rough plaster? Oh, maybe he's got like scratchy mouth. Okay. Let's have. Yeah, let's have. Wait, no, that's tongue. Scratchy tongue. Wait, no, because hey, wait. Pure red for the mouth to begin with. Is this mouthy enough? Oh yeah, there actually isn't actually much that I can paint without having to. No, it needs to be redder. Must be redder. More red. Is this more red? What about actually, rather than paint? I want like shiny. Red. There we go. I think this is going to be shinier. Yeah, there we go. Why am I a gremlin? I mean, that kind of fits, kind of, sort of, maybe. But I'm a gremlin. I'm going to eat you. Hum, nom, nom. Is your arm still dead, Cream? Your gremlin is now trying to sell this property. What do you mean? We're never selling this property. This property is here to stay. This is how we make our money back. We bring everybody here to come look at this beautiful property. Profit. Da, 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 da. There we go. You had to go. Well, you know what that means then? You need to offer your arm back immediately, Creme. Like, now you've returned, give back arm. mandatory arm retrieval system. But also, in the same respect, how dare you need to go to the bathroom? The audacity of needing to get up and go pee. How very dare. Do, do, do. Da, 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 da. Did you tell me the story of how you two met? I'm trying to think if you did. If it's not over dead arms, it should have been. Yeah, no, I thought that was the case. I thought that was the case. There we go, and then we put the lips there. Done. Lips achieved. Okay, right. So we've got a lovely big mouth. This is a little bit darker, so let's put this as the background of the mouth. So we're gonna paint this bit here. Just gonna paint this area here. There we go. This is the back of the mouth. Maybe I need to go darker. I'm not sure. There we go. Lovely. That looks like a mouth, right? And then let's change the color of this tongue. A purple tongue is too weird. Change style of the tongue. Right, so we want this could be, there you go, pink. Pink. There we go. Warm pink 5. Warm pink 5. Warm pink 5. There we go. And tongue. There we go. Right, we've got mouth and we've got tongue. Like, come on in, children. Come and be eaten by the clown. Okay, so probably to show that it's a mouth. Do clowns have, like, white outlines around their mouth? I think they do. So let's get a strip. One of these. I'm going to put this here. Make it smaller. But I don't want to snap to grid. Wait, hang on. And then change the color of it. Does that look like a... Maybe that looks like a lip, actually. Let's duplicate this. And put that over here. And then I'm going to put some teeth in. So let's go for a shelf. And then apply teeth. He doesn't have much teeth, but that's okay. Right, where did the ladder go? Did I delete the ladder? Must have done. Must have been in the way. Right, I'm gonna get some. Oh, I didn't paint the top of. I didn't paint the top of his lippies. Right, these are big juicy lips, and we didn't paint the top of them. The silliness. Okay, right now let's get some jars or vases. Not these ones. These ones are like they're filled with like dirt. Here we go. Right, and teeth. Teeth. These are his teethies. He has a lot of teethies, but that's okay. Done. And then I'm just gonna move the shelf. Oh, okay. This bit I can't use the shelf trick here, but I could on the other one. Okay, right. So let's just see. Oh, the shelf isn't clipping through the side. There we go. So there's his teeth. That looks like teeth, right? Or just door bits. I don't know. Best way to describe this is marvelous. Marv is marvelous. Come on in to Marv's Marvelous Mayhem. Leave your inhibitions at the door. Take a ride on a rotator potato. Become mashed potatoes as you're dropped from the ceiling. Roll on into Marv's tongue. Twirl and hurl in the guts simulator. Smash and crash. Boom bash. And then spend all of your hard-earned pennies on the definitely not a scam things inside. Marv's. Alright, we've got, I think, there we go. That looks like a mouth to me. That's a mouth, right? That's the mouthiest mouth that ever did mouth. I think we've achieved mouth. Alright, now it's time for... I want a circle, but the circles don't exist. So... But, actually, they do. That's only for that's not from resizing in a fat way, but that is kind of what we want. We want that. Exactly. He doesn't want to trip you over on the way in, because then if you're bruised, you're not as delicious. There we go. Right, there we go. Marv's magnificent nose. Let's change the color of this bad boy. Okay. It's also not quite in the middle, is it? Snap to grid. I would like you to go there. I would like you to go... Oh, I like how the grid isn't actually perfectly in the middle of either side. That sucks. There? No, it's so off center. Marv, what is wrong with your nostrils? Please put your nostrils in check. There we go. Hi, Seb. Don't worry about this. This is perfectly, absolutely fine. I swear. I don't want to change the size. I want to change the color. Alright, plastic, glossy plastic. The color is going to be lovely shiny red. Okay, then we need to make his eyes. I think it'd be fun if we could make, like, eyes that kind of track with you. Right, what have we got up here? I believe he's got blue crosses for his eyes. He has. Blue crosses for his eyes and a orange eyebrow and a yellow eyebrow. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. How you doing, Seb? Are you good? So we got blue crosses for eyes, left eyebrow, orange, right, green. There we go. I'll try and remember that. He needs eyes that look at you wherever you go. I can't just jump down. I couldn't take the shortcut. Whee! Shortcut achieved. There we go. Ah, yes. This is looking fabulous. Right, let's get rid of these. Bam, bam, boom, bam. Done, done. Right, now we need to make some big, juicy eyes that peep at you wherever you go. I needed some big scaffolding to get up there, though. Scaffolding. Probably this size. There we go. Right, up we go. Do. Yeah. Alright, let's start by drawing out his eyes. So let's see. Wait, so I want this to line up to his lips. So this is like... And then... How many are we going up? We're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go up 9. And we'll see if we need to make them bigger afterwards. And then we come down 1, 2, 3, go across for 3, and down for 2. 1, 2. I think that's gonna be too big to. He's gonna match on this side. Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cause I don't want his eye. I don't want his eyes to touch. That would be bad. He can't be boss-eyed. Alright, hang on. Let's just see. How many would that do? 1, 2. Yeah, 2 would make them touch. So that's not going to work. We might have to move his eyeballs over slightly. Alright, move up a row here. There you go. And up a row here. There we go. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so we can't have that. We need to delete these ones. It's Mr. Moose. Hi, Mr. Moose. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we delete this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. There we go. And then we'll build that there. 1 and 2. This does look... This is definitely just clown eyes, okay? It does look like vaguely symbolic right now. Hang on, let me paint this as clown eyes first of all. And then we're going to build an eyeballs over the top. So I think we're going to go... Was it blue? Yeah, so let's look at blue paint. And then we'll build the eyeballs on it. Alright, blue paint. This one. Blue paint for his lovely, lovely clown eyes. There we go. 1 eyeball there. Maybe because of the shape, I should like one. There we go. Does that help? I don't know. And then we'll put a column on here. Column for an eyeball. Why are his eyes going to stick out so far? Marv, why are your eyes so big? I think this is going to be like way too small. One tiny little beady eye. Hey, wait, let me see what this looks like from over here. Why are the eyes so high in the... Okay, right, I've messed this up. His eyes are like aggressively far away from the rest of him. Hang on. We can work with this. That's why I got down to check. This is no good. Marv, your eyes are falling off. Marv, your eyes are falling off. Okay, right. That's too high. I think the eyes need to start here. And what we probably need to do is build the eye first and then paint around it, because having them stick out makes him look too scary bug eye. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to build his eyes with columns, I believe. Like, we're not gonna have another choice. It's gonna have to be just big bulbous bug eye column eyeballs. It's fine. This one's gonna go here. I'm just gonna make it there. What if I like tuck it in a little tiny bit? There. Uh-huh. Is that even? I can't even tell. Right, there we go, right there. Let's just jump down and see. Yeah, his lovely bulbous eyes, beautiful. All right, and then if we get another one, I want like a skinnier one. So he's just peeking at you from his long eye sticks. Beautiful. Good job, Marv. Your eyes are not terrifying at all. Yes. Okay. Can I shelf this? Can I shelf shove? I don't think I can shelf shove with a column. No, I cannot. Okay. Alright, we have a plan. Let's move this here. Right, the bricks need to come out to like here. So I can stick a column on them. Okay, we've reached a minor problem here in that I'm gonna have some real difficulties in attaching his eyeball holes, but that's okay. We can still work with it. We can still work with it. What I think I need to do is build to. Okay. There we go. Right, so we need to build to. Let's go 1, 2. Build to here, I think. So it needs to be that far, but we also need to come out a little bit further with maybe that many. Okay, so then I'll put it on there and shove it in. So what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. Move that there. So where's the side? Let's just see what this comes down to. That comes down to the curve of that lip. So that goes to the curve of this lip to here. And then okay, and then nope. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, it's really hard to count because it keeps jiggling. 1, 2. Nope. Why have you done that? Okay. Cool, I love that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'll just have to build it 2 bricks at a time. 4. 5 and 6. And that goes there. Okay, right now, if I grab this and put that on here. Oh, the problem is the scaffolding's in the way. Okay. Let's move the scaffolding out of the way. Try and do this with just a ladder. There's a bigger ladder here. Let's use this bigger ladder. There are some eyeballs on the floor down there. Don't worry about those. They're fine. They are absolutely supposed to be there. Okay, 1. And 2. Why will number 2 not go on there? Come on, go on. What's in the way? Am I in the way? I don't know why that one... Why will this one not go on here? But it will go on that side. Interesting. Let me just build some more wall. Come this way. There we go. I don't know if that was why, but let's try. Oh, the ladder's in the way. Okay. Curse me and always being in the way. Done. There we go. Right up here. Meow. Grab this, stick it on here. Right, is that the right location for the eyeball? I think one of his eyes is slightly up and the other one is slightly down. That's fine. Alright, now let's adjust these. Adjust the size. Right, shove it in the wall. Not too far. Just a little bit. Change the size. To like there. If it clips through the wool ever so slightly on the inside, that's okay. We can deal with that. Trying to go not too far into the wool, but it's alright. We can work with it. About like there. Okay, let me just see if I smash one of these. Okay. Okay, so I can like get rid of some of them. 1, 2. Okay, which means that eye is probably further in than that one because that one is kind of clipping with it and that one is not. So let's adjust this a little bit. Change the size forwards ever so slightly. There we go. Bring it to the clipping point. Because then I know that they're in even locations. I'm going to take one of these off. There we go. And then I'll grab another column. The skinny one. And this is the eyes that are going to look at you. There we go. I'm just going to pull that in there. And pull that to here. Yes, his eyes are looking at you, but that's okay. I'll pull that in here. Not too far, just like there. Have to pull it a little bit more. Pull his eyes in a little bit more. Just until it's kind of clipping. A little bit further. A little bit further. There we go. And there. Okay, right. So we've achieved eyes. We're just going to paint those and stop the clipping going on. Oh god, his eyes are scary. I feel like I probably should have made the columns down here so he looks at you rather than blank stare ahead. Actually, yeah, let's change this so he looks at you rather than blank stare ahead. Let's put this... Oh, I don't really have anywhere to put that right now. Put this here. I want him to look down at you directly while he's consuming your soul. Like, you'd want to... If someone was consuming your soul, you'd want to be watched. Right? Is that weird? I feel like I'd want to be watched if someone was eating my soul. Also, I kind of feel like maybe he needs a slightly bigger pupil. Like, them dilated pupils. Okay, right, so they're going to go there. Let's see what we've got column sizes. How about this size one? Oh, yeah, that feels like a good size. Okay. Then we're going to shove that in there. Shove that to here. There we go. Shove that there. Stuff it in all the way. Shove that to here. There we go. Bring it in a little bit more. Done. Now Marv is kind of sort of looking at you. Oh, I did it wrong again. It's really hard to gauge where all this stuff is, you know? Right there. And then let's shove this in. Is that going in? Is that too far? No, we're good. And then that comes the clipping point, and then there's that. Okay, right. So now he's looking kind of sort of at you when he consumes your soul. You need to move this one over slightly. That one's looking down, and that one needs to look down as well. Let's move the location of this one. Right, stick on there, please. There we go. Now let's clip it in. Let's resize this. And resize. There you go. We reached the clipping point. Okay, good, good, good. Now, I don't want to vacuum anything. Let me see if I can like get rid of this block here. Yep, I can. And that one, good. Can I get rid of that one as well? Yep. And that one. Good, good, good. There we go. So now I can color those. And Marv will look at you definitely the way that you want to be looked at. And then he'll consume you as you come into his mouth. Perfect. Alright, let's get some eyeball paint going on. Paint. Oh, just white paint. There we go. Let's go paint this. Up here we go. Whoop. Right, I want to paint that. This is purely for the bit of the wall that is currently aggressively vibrating. And this is so that you can't see it clipping once it's been painted. Come on. Come on. You can reach. I believe. I believe. That is the wrong bit. Dang it. Alright, I need to move this nearer. Ah. My extendo arms were not extendo arming. Okay, right. Go here. There we go. Right, paint this bit. There we go. Paint. And then let's change the color of this. No, not size. Change color. And we're just going to go with that. Yep, perfect. Confirm. There you go. Now you can't really see it clipping, right? Like ever so slightly, but not much. And then copy and paste. Done. And then we're going to change these ones to... and change this to plastic, and it's glossy plastic, and it's going to be black. There we go. Confirm, and we're going to copy and paste. There we go. And now I've just realized why you can see the paint jiggling slightly. It's because it's paint, not glossy plastic finish. So we're going to get some glossy plastic. One's going to be white, and then we're going to get one that is in black. And they'll go on both of the pupils areas. So we'll go up here with difficulty because his eyes are in a way. We'll put one here. There you go. You can't see that clipping now. And one here. That stops that clipping. And then if I get this, I'll come up here. Put that here. There you go. That stops that bit. And that stops that bit. Done. There we go. Marv's eyes achieved. He kind of looks a bit like the Cookie Monster, but that's okay. Alright, we'll grab this and bring it over here. Come on into Marv's. Get licked. That's a sentence. Okay, let's give him some eyebrows now. Let's give him some eyebrows. So the left eyebrow is orange and the right eyebrow is green. I think we're probably going to need the big scaffolding back to do this. Oh, it doesn't fit because of his eyes. That's alright. We got it. We got it. We got it. Sell that. Sell that. And then up we go. Right, let's get some eyebrows. What's going to be the best thing to attach to the wall as eyebrows? I'm thinking like wood. Just like a lump. Just like a... this isn't much, is it though? Let's get a bigger one. There we go. Big wood planks. That's a nice one. Now, do we want Sinister, or do we want, like... I think we want Sinister, honestly. We want Sinister Marv, right. Up we go. Come on, Marv. Let's get your eyebrows on. Right, 1. And 2. There we go. So we've got Marv. And left is orange, so let's paint that one. The base is painted wood and it's orange. The right is painted wood and it is green. Close. Confirm. Alright, cool. Let's have a look downstairs. That's good. Now we need to paint the backgrounds of his eyes. He has those blue clown crosses. Actually, is that how clowns normally look? Have I ever actually seen a clown in real life? I'm not even entirely sure. Let me say like clown makeup. Let me look at clown makeup. There we go. Oh, clowns actually don't have blue crosses on their eyes. I thought they did. Huh. See, I don't know nothing about clowns. Let me say images. Clowns are terrifying, alright? I'm looking at clowns, I'm like, God, clowns are scary, alright? Who decided to have this as good? Yeah, no, God, clowns are horrible. They do sometimes have blue triangles around their eyes. Okay, so it's triangle. All right, okay, that's fine. It's fine. Blue eye triangles. We can work with blue eye triangles. We can do that. We can do that. She says confidently, not being able to do that. All right, so we're gonna go this way, and then up. This way. That was absolutely not what I intended. I will just say it's very difficult to control it from this angle. Right, there we go. So that's one eye. We'll do the same on this eye, right? And then this way. And down. And then just kind of like up. And over. And over. There we go. Is that clowny? No. I kind of missed where his eyes are. It's so hard to judge where his eyeballs are without being able to look directly at where his eyeballs are. Let me put this here. Where's the other ladder? Right, let me bring the other ladder up and I'll try and look directly at him as I paint his eyeball holes. Alright, let's move this. Go over there. That goes here. Right, up. Yeah, that kind of helps a little bit. Let's paint his eyeball holes. Right, there we go. There we go. That's probably worse. And then we're gonna go that way. And then no. That way. And then here. And then here. Like I feel like Marv's terrifying makeup probably adds to the charm of this place. Everybody loves Marv's makeup, right? Marv, he's definitely friendly. Can I not paint the bottom of this? Right, okay, right, we've got that. It's like, come on into here, I'm gonna bite your face off. It's quite something. I don't know what the something is, but it's quite that. Okay, and then clown makeup is usually just white. So let's just, if we just paint the whole background white and then we'll go from there. That will probably make him look more like a scary clown, right? If I just go paint everywhere white. There we go. There we go. Right, up here. Whoops, I accidentally painted the inside of his mouth a little bit. We can fix that. We can adjust that. It's like a bonus tooth. Marv just has a bonus tooth. It's fine. He's like a shark. Sharks have lots of teeth, right? Okay, let's put that there. Down here. Go to that. There we go. Alright, so we've achieved like Marv's face. Let's just put this here. There we go. Okay, that's not terrifying at all. Is it like 2 on this side? Yeah, 1, 2, and 2 on that side. Good, good. Why do I feel the more I'm trying to make this nice and friendly and inviting, the more terrifying it's becoming? Alright, Marv's big scary face. We'll figure out the blue bits in a minute. We'll figure that out. Let's give our face paint a base first. There we go. Once we got the base, then we can add the accessories. Right, there we go. Face, base. I went too far over on that side. His face is lopsided. I'm sorry, Marv. How do I unlopside his face? You know what? I'm just gonna make it bigger. What have we got? 2 over that side. Guess his face is getting too larger on this side as well. He just has a large head. It's fine. Nothing wrong with having a big head. There we go. And a big head achieved. Alright. Yep. That's something alright. I don't think it was 2. Is it actually 3? 1, 2. Yeah, it was 3. Alright. Let's go. He needs to go over another row on his top of his head. Bigger head on its way. I fell off the ladder. That's fine. Up we go. I fell off the ladder again. I feel like I don't know how to use ladders. Hang on. And up. Why is up? Ah, I went too far. I went too far. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. Let's just grab and move and... That's fine, because we're going to give him some hair anyway, so we don't have to worry too much about the fact that I went over a little bit. Because he needs to have hair. Right, there we go. His head is now even sized on both sides. And then we're going to paint his eyes. We've got to just work out how to paint his eyes without, like, messing it up. I wonder if there's something that I can just slide underneath. Like a carpet. Oh, I'm just stretching. Oh, there we go. Right, let's try sliding carpets underneath for his eyes. Let me see. Can I attach a carpet? I'm fairly certain I can attach a carpet to the wall. So step 1, attach a carpet to the wall. Yes. Okay. His eyes are going to become carpets, okay? His eyes were like carpets. No one understands what that means. Right. Fluffy blue carpets. Fluffy blue carpets. There we go. This is what his eyes are. We'll put one there and we'll put one not there. How on earth is it going there? Okay, back up the ladder. Whoop. Let's just put one there temporarily. Alright, let's resize this bad boy. So step 1, let's resize his eyeball carpet. So it's gonna go to here. And then all the way down. And then all the way up. And then over into here. Ah, there we go. Eyeball carpets was the way. Done. Alright. That is a sentence that you can only say in House Flipper, probably. Eyeball carpets was the way. Let's resize this one as well. Change size, so that goes to like here, and then to there. I'm derpy. I'm not derpy. There you go, this guy. Perfect. There, he is looking absolutely beautiful now. He's gonna, you wanna come to this place now. you wanna come here, don't you? This is definitely inviting. Come on in, get eaten by Moist Marv. There we go. Right, now. Oh, his eyes are like, he's got one eye poking out more than it's fine. It's fine. Right. Maybe I need to turn the because he looks angry while he's eating you. Maybe I do need to turn the eyebrows to make him look more inviting. Like, do you want to be eaten by an angry clown or a happy clown? I think probably a happy clown, so we should probably have a more inviting eyebrows. Although maybe the fluffy hair would make it more inviting. Let's get some more fluffy hair. Hey dude, thank you for claiming your daily scuff. Alright. I might have to make his hair also be carpets from a nothing else fits here anymore kind of perspective. Right, so let's make his hair be carpet. And I think once we finish his carpet hair, we'll be done here for the day. Are you gonna be watched as you come in? I don't think you should be watched as you come in. Right, let's just get rid of those extra bonus eyeballs. We don't need those. And sell. And sell. Something I do need though. I need this paint because I've accidentally painted over it. Right, buy, done. Paint. There. 1. And 2. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's get some more carpets for his hair. Right, the first carpet is a red one. Carpet. Change the side. The color is red. That is absolutely not what I thought that was going to be. That is carpet tiles. I see. Right, carpet. Color is red. And red. And we'll just put that. Why does it not let me put it here? Right, we've got red. And I'm going to go orange. Put that here. And then yellow. Put that here. There we go. And then green. That's going to go here. I'm going to have to move the ladder for the next ones. There we go. Green, and then we'll have... Probably going to have to go for a different shade of blue because he has blue eyeball holes. Right, blue. What blue is it? That one. Yep, blue. And then we'll go with indigo. Come on. We're going to adjust the size of all these in a minute. To like go around the edge and be hair. Where's this going to go? Jump. I'll just stand on your face for a minute, Marv. You're fine. Marv will not allow me to stand on his eyeballs. How dare he? Okay, I'm going to have to move the ladder again. Dang it. Okay, and purchase. Indigo, and last but not least, violet. There we go. We've got the colors of the rainbow for his hair, and we'll now change the sizes of these. And then once we've changed the size of his hair, we will be done for the day. First and foremost, though, let's go have a little nap because it is nap time. And by nap time, I mean it's dark and I want to do this in the daylight. There we go. Right, let's change the shape of this hair. Okay, so let's change this. I don't think I'm near enough. Dang it. Okay. Go nearer. There we go. Good. Right. This. Nope, I don't want that. I want to change the size. Right, we'll have this. There we go. That's one. And then we change the size of this. And then this way a little bit. There we go. That way. That way. Uh-huh. Change the size of this. That way. That way. This way, uh-huh. And then we'll change the size of this bit. That way. That way. And we'll leave that kind of like a little bit lower. Yeah, there. Perfect. And then we'll change the size of this one. Up a little bit, over a little bit, up a little bit here, go this way a little bit, there we go, good. Change the size of this one. Oh, it's clipping slightly? That's annoying, isn't it? Let's kind of go there so it stops clipping. Up and over. Then we'll change the side of this one. Over. And up. And down. There we go. I think we've achieved Marv's ultimate look. All right, there we go. I don't think you could have. Hang on, wait. Let me adjust the eyebrows on the way in. They need to be more friendly. You need to be thinking that he's not going to eat you. So let's have inquisitive eyebrows. There we go. What about like, I'm not going to eat you. There we go. Right, we've achieved eyebrows. There we go. Maybe. Okay, well, I'm not gonna eat you. Come on in. No one's gonna get eaten here, right? And sell. There we go. We are so close to having this place done. Look how friendly and inviting this place is. You'd come here, right? You'd see this and you look how wonderfully friendly and inviting the entrance to this place is. It's just so happy and friendly and definitely not at all sinister, right? Right? It's not sinister. You come on in, you get eaten by him, and then everything is great. It's lovely. It's fun times. Fun times had by everyone, I think. You can even on the way in, you can touch his teeth for good luck. If you do get arrested if you touch his teeth, though. He doesn't like that very much. There we go. Welcome to Moose and Marv's Magical Mayhem Machinery. This is Marv and I'm Moose. What if Marv became a permanent part of my streams from now on? And he just moves in? I don't know. Anyway, I want to say thank you to Frozen District for sponsoring me for this. I'm sorry. I'm going to take a little break now. If you want your own copy of House Number 2, you know what you can do? You can click that link right there in the description above, clipped in the thing. Do it. Get your own copy of House Number 2. Make your own whatever this is. You should definitely do that. I will be back. I'm going to take like a 5-minute or so break or so. So you're all amazing. I love you all. I'll see you for more House Flipper next week. If you want to stick around, we're going to have a little explore of being graveyard keepers. Behave, and I'll see you all next time. Love you, bye.